everybody, I'm really excited today for our Come Grow With Me opportunity. It's going to be so fun because we get to grow with somebody who I've gotten to know through social media and am a huge fan, and I'm going to actually let her tell you a little bit about her story, and then we'll get dirty together. So I'm so excited you're here.
I'm so happy to be here, guys. It smells amazing. I'm having the best time. This is amazing what you've done here. My name is Kenzie. I am a lifestyle content creator. I'm the host of the House Guest podcast and the founder of Friend of Mine, which is my home and hobby brand.
You know, you called yourself a content creator.
Yes.
I think you're an inspiration creator.
Thank you.
Actually, I think you invite people in.
Thank
and
you.
make them want to experience life and not just watch it. And so I think that's more than content. I think content's kind of gotten an interesting name because with AI, people think they can just do it. But the truth is you're living it. You're this example of inviting people in so that they can experience life. And I love that.
Thank you. It's funny that you say that because I'm an Enneagram 3 wing 2, which means I'm the overachiever and supporter. So I'm always like, I'm wanting to do the most, and then I want everyone around me to do the most. So I'm really trying to get everyone, like if I have a fixation, I need everyone around me to like get involved.
I love that.
It's like I would be a great cult leader. Yeah. You know, I think I could do that.
There you go. And you were referred to as a kind of a combination of Dolly Parton and Martha Stewart. Tell me about that with Southern Living, right?
I just love Dolly Parton. Like, she really is everything. Did you see her like Broadway show? It was unreal. I got to see the early thing at Belmont, the opening number.
Okay.
Sobbing immediately.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. And then Martha is just like my ultimate life inspiration. I just love her.
And what's your favorite Dolly song?
That is the thing. It's the opening number of, I was actually thinking about this morning. It's the opening number of the Broadway show. Okay. I'll show it to you after because it's unbelievable. Like, and that has to count for me in that because it's a like it has to be, you know, like I'll show it to you. You'll understand.
She's at the top of my list of somebody I want to meet.
Oh, she's just
and
everything.
Just sit down with and be best friends with. And
yes.
I agree with you. You know, Martha is somebody who inspires you to be you, but to do it with detail.
Yes.
And I love that. And you are young and kind of bring a fresh perspective to the way we actually live today. So tell me about gardening. How did you first start gardening? And do you really think gardening is a grandma hobby?
I think everything, like every hobby that I'm into, I think can be for anyone. Yeah. But it's just, I typically really fare well with the grandmas. Like those are like the kind of people that I want to be like hanging out with, you know? But no, I think the gardening is probably the least grandma of all the hobbies that I'm into. I started gardening with my grandma.
Okay.
Probably, what would it have been, 2021, 2020. I'm like, how was that 6 years ago?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
How crazy, 5-6 years ago. I had bought a townhouse, I had a rooftop, and we just started with container gardens.
Yeah.
Do you know that I was on Ask Martha about a garden episode, the container gardens? I forget that until I was just talking about that, yeah. So that was the best day of my life. But we were doing container gardens on my rooftop, and then when I moved into the house that I live in now, we built out, like, my whole side yard is an entire garden. So we kind of just started trial and error. I've taken some classes. I work really closely with Bobby, who has like a spot at the farmer's market in Dallas. And I've learned a lot from the people around me. Honestly, my fiance's kind of taken it over this past season.
Well, that's kind of fun.
I know, but I'm kind of like, I feel like I know nothing. He just comes in and there's a bunch of cucumbers.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Well, nothing better than harvesting. So as we kind of delve into some of the things you're into right now, and what's inspiring you, let's start planting. So we're going to do a really fun garden, and all of our gardens, this is a Cheers garden, and our mission has always been to make gardens and gardening experiences accessible to everyone. So we talk about whether you're on a high-rise townhouse, wheelchair, beachfront property, everybody should be able to reap the benefits of gardening. And as you've probably discovered, the word gardening intimidates some people. They think, oh, I don't have all weekend, I don't know how to do it, I didn't grow up gardening. And the fear of failure is ever present. So we wanted to take all that fear away. So all of our outdoor gardens are done in containers, and this is a special microfiber so the roots can breathe and all those kind of things. Every one of our gardens comes with everything from fully rooted plants to customized soil, everything. And it starts with a core that's just coconut husk that we've already hydrated for today. But touch it, it feels good, feels
Oh yeah,
clean.
it does.
Yes, and it's been infused with some calcium, and plants love the extra calcium. Then we've got something called foundation. So our naming convention of our gardens are things like foundation, triple blend, primer, toner, hydro boost, root boost.
Love that.
Sounds like skincare, right?
Yep.
And so what we wanted to do was give the idea that every single thing is personalized for the plants, because what tomatoes needs are different from what herbs needs are, or amaryllis plants, or succulents. So everything's customized. So go ahead and open up the foundation. And our foundation is custom made, and it's living soil. And one of my favorite sayings is that, most people say plants grow in soil, but plants grow because of soil. And that's something that's a game changer for me mentally. And living soil is going to give your plants everything you need. So then we've got this great custom blended soil. And then we've got a primer, and because these are herbs and short roots, go ahead and open up the primer. It's lava sand, and just pour that in there, and then we're going to give it a nice mix.
All of it?
Yeah, the whole thing. And like if we are planting tomatoes or, eggplant or whatever that are heavy feeders, we'd add some different things too. But herbs are kind of short rooted and are not heavy feeders, so you can go ahead and put your hand in there if you don't mind getting a little dirty. So as you're mixing, talk to me about needle pointing. When you're needle pointing, are you thinking about the stitches? Are you thinking about life? Are you thinking about your to-dos?
I'm just like in heaven when I'm needle pointing. I'm not thinking about my to-dos. It's very meditative.
Okay.
I think for me, gardening is the most therapeutic, where I truly, I'm quite literally touching grass, and that's good for me. But needle pointing has been, it's just the best. I bring it with me everywhere I go. It's really, really calming to my nervous system.
Yeah.
And I kind of just space out. I'm not really thinking about anything.
Yeah.
I do like to listen to an audiobook sometimes.
Okay.
So it just depends where I'll watch something. I mean, I needle point really everywhere I go. It's unbelievable the amount of products that I go through, because it's truly it is all the time. I have something on with me at all times.
Do you have the first piece you ever monogrammed?
Yes, I do. I had a lesson for my aunt and my mom last night.
Okay.
I was teaching them, and I was showing them, because I started probably 5-6 years ago with my grandma as well. And we went through a big new hobby phase, it seems, but I was showing them my first project. And I mean, it's not the best thing you've ever seen, but it's sweet. That's what's cool about needlepoint, is it tells a story. So it's fun to see. And then I remember where I was and what we were doing whenever I was stitching that project. It's really fun.
Okay, that is so fun. Okay, so now we've got this custom blended soil. What I want you to do is literally, let's take one scoop of this out because it's summer and we are in Texas, and we're going to do this as what I call frosting on the top. And now pour this soil right in there. And so for new gardeners, we're taking out the intimidation factor. And I think that that's half the battle, right?
Yeah.
And it smells good, feels good. And I love the idea. So you cook a lot.
Yes. It depends on the time of year. I actually did cook yesterday, so you're asking me at a good time.
Okay, what'd you cook?
I have been using this cookbook, my most recent favorite cookbook. It's so easy, so good, or something like that. It's a Mediterranean, a high protein, healthy, I don't know. It was a cookbook I got for my fiance because that's the kind of food he likes. No, but I've been making these amazing chicken thighs, and then this rolled eggplant ricotta situation. Wow. So good. Amazing.
Yes, that's fun. And when you cook, are you a leftover eater or not?
Oh, I'm a leftover eater.
Too.
Oh, yeah.
I meal prep, and then we have it for the whole week. Which is great.
When I was single and living alone, it was cook once, eat 3 times. That was so nice.
100%. I have,
because I would just make the whole thing.
Won't eat leftovers.
Oh my gosh.
What is that about? Okay.
That's crazy.
So now we're going to talk about the plants. So one of the things we do is kind of like instant gratification. We send fully rooted plants, and they go through our algorithm to make sure they grow well together at the right time. We even track people's weather for them by zip code. So if weather's coming in that's going to impact what you're growing, you'll get a text that says, move your garden inside, or move it outside, or give it a little extra water, whatever it might be. But one of the tricks, I think, is working with really beautiful, well-watered plants. If you order plants online, open the box immediately, take them out, put them in a tray of water, and let them kind of hydrate from the bottom up. That gets them adjusted, and then the transplant shock is less, which I think is a good lesson. So what's your favorite herb?
Let me think. I guess my favorite herb would probably be mint, but I know that that's a really crazy one because it goes everywhere.
But that's why it's perfect for a container.
Yes.
Okay, rub these leaves. Tell me what you smell.
What is that?
It's lemon.
It smells
balm.
Oh, I love that.
I love it. I use it for everything.
Oh, I would put that in everything because actually yesterday the 2 recipes that I made, both very lemon heavy. I like lemon with everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do too.
Do you like a Hillstone martini, the R&D martini?
Yes.
Yeah.
Martinis are my favorite.
Love them.
Yeah. But they have to be really cold.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so cold.
And the only martinis that I actually like, because I'm not like cool enough to really be a martini girl, would be the crisp R&D martini.
Okay.
Which is like a little lemony, and then an espresso martini. So I'm like faking that way.
Mine have to be so dirty that I really just taste the olive juice.
Totally. That would be me.
So the way we really teach people to take plants out to reduce the transplant shock is turn it upside down and then just kind of pop it in. We're going to add a topper in a minute, so I'll let you do the other ones.
Amazing.
And you know what? As you're kind of planting, I would love to hear a little bit about what smells make you feel like you're home.
So interesting. We were actually at a venue, like wedding venue shopping, and I was in this insane house that this woman has, like the beautiful home that she lives in, but she has like it's a wedding venue, like event venue as well. And whatever candle she had in there was some vanilla, and I guess because I kept saying this smells like Aunt Tara's house, my mom said that's because she doesn't like any scents other than vanilla. So she's like, and this is a vanilla candle, and I was like, oh, I love this. That whenever I'm cooking like a nice home cooked meal, like what am I blanking on the word when it's garlic and onions on a stove? Why am I blanking on that word?
Sauteing?
Sauteing, but there's a word for that specifically.
Okay.
At the very beginning of cooking a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love espresso.
Okay, me too.
I like the smell, and I'm not even a real espresso drinker.
I can't drink it.
Yeah, it makes me have a heart attack.
Yeah,
and
me
look
too.
at me. Look, this is what I'm doing so that I calm down. You think I'm gonna be good with espresso? Of course not.
Yeah.
That was never gonna work.
I love the smell. I love to smell a bag of beans over.
Yes, it smells
Doesn't
so
mean I'm
good.
gonna drink strong coffee.
No, I don't need to do that. Not at all.
No. So what's your go-to if you're stressed? What's your go-to ritual?
So I feel like because I grew up with a kid with anxiety and my dad had anxiety, he always taught me how to like be proactive versus reactive. So I was like 5 years old and I had a routine because that would make me feel better. You know what I mean? So, did I just get dirt on my face?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm like, even if we did, whatever. So a lot of the things that I do, oh my God, sorry.
Quite all right.
We're really making this dirty. A lot of the things that I do are a little bit more proactive than reactive. I try to not wait until I'm at the end where I feel like I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
So I like to wake up in the morning and ideally from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I like to needlepoint because it makes me really calm and I need that in order to go. Because now like the businesses have grown so much this year. I'm leading teams. Like it's just become a lot more. So I'm trying to be good about that.
Yeah.
And then I love to be outside in the garden. If I'm that's really where, if I'm outside in the garden for, like 12 hours straight, something's going wrong in my life. You know what I mean? I need that. That's a good kind of little litmus test there, if you will. So I like to do that. I also I have a little stock tank pool, not like a real pool, but it's like a cattle bath, if you will. And even just I'm not a water person in the sense of I want to be by the ocean. I'm more of a lake girl anyway, but I love to just hear water outside. Silence and water and reading out on my little fun boy raft in my pool by myself. Oh my gosh, maybe I make a little crisp R&D martini, love that.
Yeah, I do think the sound of water is kind of refreshing.
Yes.
And here's, I think, one of the things that my daughter, who's 30, has really taught me. Find what makes you feel better and embrace it. If it's needle pointing, if it's gardening, because that really is so important. You know your triggers. I think my generation just plowed through.
Yes.
And we're learning from those who are have experienced living life online. Know your triggers and embrace them and channel it in a different way. Know your fixes.
I also am really big on working out. If I don't work out, I don't like who I become.
Right.
I have to go work out. So I do that. And then I love the friends that I work out with. I've made friends with the girls that I work out with. So that's really good too. And that is a ritual I truly cannot go without.
So you're literally prioritizing self-care.
Yeah.
Love that, because that's hard to do. Okay, we're gonna put this on the top. I call it frosting. So just kind of spread it on top. We're frosting the top of the soil. We don't use a lot of mulch because the soil is reusable season after season, and we really want to understand kind of what's in it. So we just frost the top. And because these are mobile, we keep it moving around, which is really easy. So you talk a lot about slower living. And I know you don't live a slow life.
I know.
But what does slower living mean?
So my life is actually very hectic and just really, really packed. But to me, slower living, it's not necessarily the soft lifestyle. By no means is it the trad wife lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's just like implementing those things for myself. Like I want to build a life that I love. I don't want to just build a career that I love and hate my life.
Right.
So I'm very big on like, my life really does come first, even though I'm that's not how I'm naturally wired at all, but I have to really try. Like I want to actually like the life that I'm living, and those things where I slow down are what make me feel better and what make me a healthier person so that I'm able to do the other things. Okay. But I've burnt out a billion times and like not done well in any of those. So
what we're gonna do, we've got a serum for the outdoor gardens, and we have different ones, but what we're doing is we're making sure that we feed the soil. It's not fertilizer. We're feeding the soil, because when the soil's happy and thriving, it's going to feed the plants. So what I want you to do is go ahead and fill the orange scoop up with water. I'll give the serum a shake. So I keep coming back to this idea of slower living, because I know your life's not slow. You've got a lot of stuff going on, not only as an entrepreneur, fiance, daughter, granddaughter, professional woman who people are learning from. So you're a big teacher, which I think is really exciting and an important role. So when you sit down to needlepoint from 6 to 7 in the morning, how do you keep your mind from thinking about the million to-dos on your to-do list?
I think I just love needlepoint so much that I can do it. Like for so long, I didn't have hobbies outside of, I mean, it's hard for me to say because I've monetized all my hobbies and I own a hobby brand, but I didn't have hobbies outside of work. When I'm needlepointing, I'm not really thinking about the business. I really, truly love it. For me, I had to truly, really love what I was doing to be able to unplug. And like, I'm a naturally anxious person.
Right.
So I have to force myself to do that. But when it's so early, most of our team that we work with is also on the West Coast.
Got it.
So it's 4 a.m. for them. So I can't get anything done from them. You know what I mean? So like that helps a little bit.
Yeah, it helps a little bit. So, okay, I put the serum in there, just put it right on top. And I'm gonna talk about care. So obviously it's hot right now, but herbs they go every season. And so you water every morning. This is really easy to keep alive and thriving. We've got Grow Pro that's gonna help you along the way. But here's the best thing about this. You needlepoint from 6 to 7. I'm a 4 a.m. girl.
Wow.
Okay, but I'm in bed at 9.
See, I'm in bed at 9. I'm in bed at 8, and I still can't do that.
Yeah, I'm a 4 a.m. girl.
That's how my fiance is. I like would give anything.
Love mornings.
Yeah.
Love them. But that's my time to kind of be quiet before the house wakes up. And I'll go outside, if I'm taking a run, come down, sit with the gardens, kind of watch to see what's happened overnight, water them. And it's my time to put my thoughts in order. And I think that's, you're really teaching a whole new generation the importance of that. And you can do it with style, which I love. What inspires you? Who in your family most inspires you?
I'm trying to, I mean, in so many different ways. My career is so inspired by my mom and my grandma.
Okay.
Because they had, I was telling you this earlier, but they had a bedding and drapery company growing up, and then they were in like Neiman's, like they did very well.
Yeah.
So that was really inspiring. I think also like just growing up in their shop and working for them in quotes. Like I would go in and I'd make purses, I'd make pillows, I would clean up, I would, like it showed me that I could just have my own thing. My dad and I are very similar as far as mindset goes.
Okay.
So, and he's very entrepreneurial as well, but he really inspires me on like, both all of them on resilience, but we just like get each other as far as the way, like a mindset. My mom and I are very emotionally similar, my dad, and it's like the mindset.
Yeah.
And then I think that those would be my aunts. Like I just grew up with everyone in the home, like in the home space. Yeah. So I feel like everyone just inspires me in so many different ways.
Right. Do you have a favorite quote?
Yes, actually. Thank you for asking. It's my favorite thing to talk about. It's like a joke on the podcast where I'm like, take a shot every time. It's from Ed Milet. big entrepreneur guy. He reminds me a lot of my dad, actually.
Yeah.
But it's confidence is built by making promises to yourself and keeping them.
So
that's when you were saying earlier how gardening can create confidence.
It grows confidence.
It grows confidence because you're making a promise to yourself and you're keeping it.
Right. And you know, women actually, the studies have shown men are most confident, you know, from their 20s to their 40s. Women become confident in their 40s and beyond. And I love that. I mean, if we could teach people, especially women, to have that confidence all the time, you'd make decisions that feel better for you.
Totally.
And it's so exciting. Okay, final question. I'm going to let you go. We just planted a garden. But if you could plant something in your life that would fruit in 5 years, a feeling, a hobby, a trend, what would you plant?
Can I say peace?
Oh
would
my
that
God,
be?
no, I love that answer.
I think it would be peace. Like my fiance, we worked together and we were talking about this, and I'm like, now is the time for us to really put everything we can into the business so that hopefully we're able to build teams and do all that so that we're able to get a little bit of like day-to-day peace back. Like I want a slower life in five to 10 years, probably 10 years, but yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you for growing with us. Thank you
for having me
with us. I can't wait to hear and share how you use the different herbs.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because I know you're super creative in the kitchen.
Well, I can probably use them today. I'm going to make that chicken thigh recipe again.
There you go.
It'll be perfect.
There you go. Well, thank you for having us and letting us grow together.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.